I've just seen Eli Roth's latest movie, Ice Cream Man. Now, before I talk about this movie, I want to point out that I've always loved horror movies. One of my favorite filmmakers of all time is Larry Cohen. Larry Cohen had this great knack for fusing horror elements with satire. One movie of his is called The Stuff, and it deals with this yogurt that turns human beings into zombies. And it's a brilliant and hilarious send-up of yuppies and consumerism. There's a metaphor to the actual horror element. Larry Cohen just had this knack for writing some of the weirdest and quirkiest characters imaginable. I mention this stuff because basically Ice Cream Man is an absolute insult to Larry Cohen. In fact, I would say it is an insult to the amazing horror film genre. The premise of the movie, if you can even call it that, is this. There's a baseball game, kids are playing, Ice Cream Man shows up, kids eat the ice cream turns them into murderous zombies, they kill all their fucking parents. One senseless and uninventive violent scene after another of children completely massacring adults. No satire, no point, no characters we care about. Eli Roth essentially believes that you should be desensitized to this, that somehow this is fun. Well, not for most of the audience I was with. I counted 6 walkouts at this screening. This movie is 100% horseshit. To add greater insult to significant insult, he actually rips off Alfred Hitchcock's beautiful scene in The Birds, where Tippi Hedren sits down to have a cigarette, and then we see the birds behind her accumulating on that fucking jungle gym. And he does this with shitty AI slop, which is all throughout this fucking movie. Shitty AI slop. I enjoyed Hostel. I enjoyed Cabin Fever. Those movies were 20 years ago. Eli Roth is like 54 years old right now. Motherfucker thinks he's Pasolini with this bullshit, but I'm telling you, I am not going to be offended by your fucking movie. I'm going to tell you, Eli Roth, that you are absolutely artless. Eli Roth is the most talentless horror filmmaker working today. He has taken the great privilege given to him to work in horror, to push boundaries, to expand the genre of what horror can be. He has taken a big, giant, steaming fucking dump on. It doesn't help that Eli Roth has the morality of an ICE agent casually killing Alex Preddy and Renee Good. And here's the thing. Horror has now moved well beyond Eli Roth. Kane Parsons with Backroom, Curry Barker with Obsession, fascinating horror work of Jane Schoenbrunn. I'm seeing Camp Miasma tomorrow. But Jane Schoenbrunn uses artsy horror to make some interesting points about how the American population can get submerged into media. All 3 of these directors are leagues more talented than fucking Eli Roth. Eli Roth, I am convinced, is not an artist. He is little more than a motherfucking troll on a goddamn social media network. That's what this movie is. Horror has now moved well beyond Eli Roth, and I don't think I'm going to ever see another Eli Roth movie again. He's just boring and uninteresting. He's tedious and timorous. Because if you're 54 years old and you're making this fucking tedious, violent horseshit, if you have nothing to fucking say with your art, you probably shouldn't be making any kind of fucking art at all. Eli Roth fundamentally has nothing to say with Ice Cream Man. There is literally no redeeming value to this movie whatsoever. 1 star from the bald man. Fuck Eli Roth. Fuck Ice Cream Man. If you're going to make a fucking movie, make it fucking count. Especially when you're 54. It's fucking pathetic what Eli Roth has turned into.